everybody, it's Debbie. I was just sitting down to do a couple of journal pages, and this is my current book here, and I thought this page might be fairly simple and that I could actually do it while I am filming it. Most of my pages take me a really long time to do, and nobody wants to watch all of that. So anyway, here I am. I don't know what day it is when you're watching it. Here it is, or today it is the Sunday after Easter. And yes, I just finished doing my Easter pages. So now I'm moving on to the next page. And so I'm a week behind, which is okay. You know what, I don't really care. I may skip a couple of days, which is fine. I really didn't have a lot going on last week. Here, I'll show you this. So I usually keep my notes a little better. So here I have all these little notes where I wrote on here what I did each day. Some of them are just like little scrappy pieces. Usually I have a better notepad, but you know, some days it's just like that. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot going on the day after Easter. And I wanted to use up some of this scrapbook paper. I got this really great scrapbook pad. It has some gorgeous stuff in it, but then it has these random plain, really, quite frankly, I think ugly scrapbook pages. So I use those as backgrounds. Let me get this out of the way. And so I can actually do something. My table is such a mess, it's really bad. So here's the scrapbook paper pad I bought. Hopefully that's in frame. So you see, that's that page. But I love these. These are beautiful. And then they have these pages with, excuse me. So like this is one of the pages. So I was cutting out little bits that I might use on my page. I don't even know where the one went that I just had. See, that's what happens when you're not organized. Oh, there it is right there. Sorry for the glare. I know some of these, I don't like this foiling stuff either. I could do without those pages. So anyway, I just cut one of these out, or tore one of these out, cut it down to size. So this is what I'm going to use as my page today. Oh, sorry, I was going to flip through this real quick. See how beautiful that is? Sorry if my arm's all in the way. Love this paper too. It doesn't have a lot of color, but it makes a great background. But then I have all these, they're beautiful, like watercolory, but you can't really write on them. So anyway, and like that, I don't scrapbook, so I don't need a 12 by 12 page like that. And if I cut it up, I don't know, I may just cut out bits of it. Anyway, I love the scrapbook, but then these, I know they're background pages, I just don't like them. And probably would not use them if I was not going to be covering them completely up. But anyway, I love most of the pages in there. And so also, my sister gave me a calendar, one that was for 2019. I think her office had bought a bunch of them and they were getting rid of them. So if you're part of the, either one of the journalers groups, several journalist groups I belong to. So she had given me this calendar, and I actually, this is what it is. And it's got some great pictures. Hopefully you can see that. Sorry, I wish I could see what I'm filming. Some of these I probably will never use, but some of them are just beautiful. So anyway, I won't go through them all. So I cut this one out into 8.5 by 11 and used it. And then there was this big hunk left over that I cut off, and I really didn't want to throw it away. So I'm going to use that today. Hopefully I won't lose all my stuff while I'm moving things around. Oh, this is why I don't do live stuff. And see, I had started taking some notes on the back of that, and I was like, wait a minute, I want to use that. So anyway, I'm going to glue this down. I know this is really exciting to watch. And I use ads, like flyer stuff that comes in the mail, you know, the little sale flyers. That's what I use to glue my stuff down on, or with. I don't know how people, like I see people just gluing it right on their scrapbook page. How do you not get glue all over your scrapbook page? Oops, sorry, I think I put my big head in the way. If you can tell me, and I see people do it, but I'm like, I get glue all over my little page here that I'm using. I left the cap off of my glue, so it's not spreading very well. Love Uhu glue. It's like the best glue. Because I like spreading my glue right to the very edge. And so then it all, of course, it gets on this piece of paper, which I'll just set over here to dry and then I'll use again. So if you can tell me a secret for putting glue on your stuff, like straight on your scrapbook page without it getting all over your scrapbook page, I would love to hear your secret for that. I watch people do it, and it doesn't look like to me they're either getting the glue all the way to the edges, or maybe they're just getting glue on their pages and they don't care. Anyway, so there's that. Hopefully I am still kind of somewhat in frame. And then what I was going to do is, I just have a few little things that went on that day. I went on a walk, so that's why I kind of used this page. And then I have this skinny little spot over here to write in, which of course you can't write on that paper. So I've got this lovely note paper right here, which is probably going to cover up my holes. So I probably should put that down before I punch them, or move that over more. So I'll probably have to repunch those. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I am not going to make you sit here while I write. So I'm just going to put this stuff down. And then I'll do my writing later. Sorry about so many allergies right now. I'll do my writing later. If I knew how to edit, I would edit in a photo later after I get done with it. However, I don't know how to edit, so there you go. Kind of like Elizabeth, doubt I'll ever learn either. So then I'm going to use this. I just had this laying on my desk. I think I'm just going to use that, or I may find another piece. I wish I had something more that fit this whole square, because this is where I'm going to do my daily journaling. And then I have this prompt sheet I've been using, prompts. Here, I did this. So I took the April prompts, I put them on a piece of jelly print paper that I had. Put the prompts here, so I'm checking them off. I probably won't do all of them because I'm going to skip some of April and try and get myself caught up today. So anyway, I wanted to put my prompts right here, but I don't know if that's enough room to write them on. So I may have to indeed find a different little scrappy piece of paper. So I'm not going to make you wait while I do that either. So then I also have these. I have all these cute little stamps, but they're not convenient for me to get to. So I'll wind up not using them. So every once in a while I'll get them out and I just stamp a whole bunch of them so that I have them to use. And I've actually used a couple of these recently so that I have them to use when I want them. And I think I'm going to use this one today that says I love. I also use this Elmer's washable school glue when I have really thin paper. But since this is glossy paper, I'm going to use the Oohoo because I think it makes it stick better. And I'm just going to stick that. I think I'm going to stick that right here. And I'm going to write on there. If I can find my pen. Just going to write on there, I love nature. And then, I have all these other ones. Then I have a date stamp that I use. Love this date stamp. I get probably more questions about where I get this date stamp than anything else. And I will try to find a link below. I do not think it's being made anymore. Occasionally you can find it maybe on eBay or somewhere used. So anyway, I have a bunch of them I went ahead and stamped, and I keep in this little envelope. And then I stick these on the outside because if I can't see it, I'm not going to use it. That's just how it goes. So anyway, I know I'm off camera. You can't see this. I'm just gluing the date. And I'm just going to stick that right up there. And I'll figure out what I'm going to do about that little piece of paper. So this was Monday. I forget the date. I'll have to look that up on my last page. So that's basically going to be my page. I'm going to journal here. I'm going to find something to put my little prompts. And I'm done for today. That was actually a really easy page. Usually my pages take much longer than that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that tiny little somewhat process. And if you have any questions, comments, put those below. I would love to know, seriously, what you do about gluing your stuff to your journal. If you use a scrap piece of paper, if you do it right on your backdrop, or do you do it right in your book? That's it. Anyway, I appreciate you watching today. Hope you have a great day.